Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Now that was impressive. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So off we go then. Great defending, strong and determined. Sane has it out wide and in space. That's put pay to the danger. It's a threat. Musiala! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. Sane, real chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Germany gain their reward with an early goal. He's in, surely! He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Sane clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. There's chance for a shot! Sensational by Havertz! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Musiala! And one more try!
And we have our very first corner. Gnabry. And it's Goretzka.
Decent chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gruev.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And no, that was never going to make it. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Can he spark a counter here? It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, he's having a go! Heavenly from Havertz! A finish right from the top draw! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And yes, it's him again.
A case now of complete control.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Musiala tries to pass it through. He has a look up.
Great chance! And it's there!
And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's been cut out, well played. Germany heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Sané. Can he get it through? Musiala! And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Sané. And he was alert to it. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. That's an imaginative pass. Gruev.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that has put paid to that.
Witz.
Takes a shot!
That's the end of the first 45. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Substitutions taking place.
So the action resumes. He's a sharp little ball here. The ball goes in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, can he get onto this?
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Germany come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tries the cross, and a header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's definitely on... And he shoots! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 55 minutes is...
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Havertz under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Forced to go back. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 58 minutes...
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking here to chip it through. Germany will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's found a way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raum can clear it away. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. And it's with the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Number 17 coming on the field is number 23, Postadino.
Goretzka wins the duel this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball. And the keeper's got it again. Not the most convincing of passes. Keeper's got good distance on that.
pretty robust defending.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Tries to play it through. It's run loose here. Great vision. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he was quick to react. And it's Goretzka. Adeyemi receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field, number 22, number 7, Trochev. Substitution in progress.
Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, just skips past his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And that's wide.
Germany certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to... And the finish! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 29.
He's caught 4. That is remarkable. Good ball over the top. And this is Muller. And he's managed... It's Muller! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 25, Thomas Muller.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He leaps for it. Well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Number 23.
Bulgaria still making a fight of this. Threads one in, and this is Muller. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a pop! No, that's just wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper. They've played it short. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, great chance!
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not the most accurate.
Big chance! And yes, it's there!
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Havertz, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and
a header! Goal, Germany! And what a start!
And it looks like they're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Fitz. It's a searching pass. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Jovetic.
He's having a hit!
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Jovetic!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Stefan Savic. Looking to play him in.
And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. 2-0, and in next to no time.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's Sané. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Now, can they get him away? Sané with the...
He leaps for it! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Sané.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Jovetic going after that. Jovetic proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Son.
A header! Just needed better contact.
And he's quick to return it. And that is expertly dealt with.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ended up in no man's land. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Jovetic. 5 minutes till the break. Tries to pass it through. Marosic. Now it's Jovetic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in.
Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. They are playing them off the park.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Germany are...
Havertz! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 45 minutes is...
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Germany are having a ball here. Musiala. Over to the right flank. In towards the back.
Chance!
Oh, it needed better placement.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing we've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Germany looking unstoppable, unbeatable. And in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So straight into the second half.
Shooting chance! And that's in!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Montenegro get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Musiala. Goretzka.
Oh, he's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Looking for the run. Marusic picks it up now. Marusic got a long way forward to join the attack. Beckenbauer. And here's Wirtz. Havertz. And he's taking no chances there. Has a look and place it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, important interception.
Caresses it through.
Oh, well played, well played.
Havertz.
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 29.
Another one! This must be his personal high. This is a gloriously...
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 63
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Muller.
Burkhardt.
John, surely!
Oh, it's come loose. Brandt opts to play it back.
Decent chance! Oh, off the bar! He's put his foot right through that one.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Marusic. That'll be a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Muller.
And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Havertz needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Gnabry.
And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, that's fabulous.
He's having a pop! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Montenegro certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of
Substitution for
counter-attacking.
Germany, number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Gunder.
Ambitious ball here. It's a promising position. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Germany are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Brandt. Always onto this.
Chance for a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Montenegro are looking to go forward now.
Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 8, Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the finish! Fantastic from Dennis Undav! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 87 minutes.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Muller tries to play it through. Marosic. Well, they could break here.
And it's Brandt.
Undav, and he shoots! Undav finds himself offside. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Probing pass. Tries to get it clear. And that's that. Germany can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Official store where memorabilia from today.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. Carreras aims beyond the defence. Dani Olmo. Now, what about this cross?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Porro. Yamal. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great ball, and he's Dani Olmo!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Looking for the run. Yamal. Ferran Torres goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Spain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a promising position. He's found a way through. And a chance! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Carreras. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is a brilliant interception.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bartra is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Olmo. Ferran Torres shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That is good alertness. Yamal, and it's Porro. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's dealt with that. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Raum with the clearance. Adeyemi. Nemecha. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for option. And the shot! And he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. A probing pass. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that is a little undercooked. Germany are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's nice. Has a look up and delivers. Carreras driving on and making good progress. Now it's Williams. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice looking ball. And that was asking for too much. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nico Williams picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Germany changed their lineup for the second half. Oh, what has happened here? Germany do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Musiala, Nemecha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Spread to the right. Played into space. Bartra kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Goes looking wide. Nico Williams has created one goal already. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Opts to play it back, forced to go back. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Dani Olmo with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe that...
He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Spain are having a ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! And they win it back again. And he's in on goal. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Baina to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And he was quick to react. And it's Porro. He's found space here. Yamal. Quick look, then terrific effort! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Germany have opted to make another change here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Werner. Oh, that's fabulous. Werner stood his ground strongly. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri given the lift of his goal. And the counter is on. Shifted it to the flank. Baina is onto this. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Goretzka. Brandt is in a really good position out wide. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 7.
Pedro Porro. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kroos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's going wide left. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Can he finish? Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Werner with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Picked out, and a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Reduces a cross. Brown can get it clear. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Toni Kroos. Goretzka. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Biner. Nemecha. Threads one in. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. And he whips it in. Goretzka. And that will be it. Germany cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This, an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Musiala, aims beyond the defence. Quality ball. Lino chasing after it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Played back, he's rising! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, super find. Now just the keeper in Musiala! It's bounced back off the post. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. This is actually quite a courageous move, and
shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of... He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they're back on the ball again. Still goalless at the moment. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. Ball is over the line. Looking to play him in. A real chance! Goal, Brazil! And there is your opener. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Lino finding himself in space. Corner number 2 then. Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Against the crossbar! Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Wirtz. Raum. Plays a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. He on the finish! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lino. And he's forced to go back.
Germany certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Havertz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nemecha cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Neymar! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't...
And the shots! Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Spread out to the left. And that's gone loose. Vitz is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Vitz. The cross. Punched away. Neymar getting this one clear. Nemecha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well measured. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schlotterbeck. And it's Neymar. Looking for options. Can he finish? Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Raum kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's cut it out. Neymar tries to play it through. He's having a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Camisa 29, substituição em andamento.
So here comes a substitution. So could they be onto something here? Looking for the run. He's found a way through. That'll be a corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Carlos Augusto. That's going wide left. Can he get it through? Germany are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. That has ended up in no man's land. Raum. Now, can they get him away? That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. It is a corner, good chance.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20, Neymar. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 21, substituição em andamento.
It's their second corner of the game. Lino can get it clear. And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Camisa 19.
And he was quick to react. Toni Kroos. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Now it's come to nothing. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Danilo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that should get the job done. Oh, terrible pass. No way through. Great vision. And he thumps it clear. Just 5 minutes left. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Goretzka tries to pass it through. Brandt. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. And again! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Germany are beaten and they are out. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Germany really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That is a great pick out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Sorloth. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. And he's there to retrieve it. Haaland! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Wirtz. Musiala wants to run onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Raul gets a cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Sorloth. He's picked his way through. Sorloth. He's free. He has got. Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's made its way to him. Corner number 2 then. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Always onto this. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he makes no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. It's out for a goal kick. Nemecha gathers from the goal kick. Wirtz played out wide. Raul. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And that could well leave a mark. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pinches it off him. And it's Musiala. Wirtz! Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz! It's aloof, and it's come back out to him. A collective sigh of relief from the... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get it through? Probing pass. And he was quick to react. Now it's Odegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. Schlotterbeck. Adeyemi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. And he's in on goal. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adeyemi does well to get it back. And it's Berger. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Berger. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear.
2 added minutes has been
And they've got a
indicated.
throw. In towards the back. And a header! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45. And here's Brandt. Berger. Germany come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Odegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Musiala gets it away.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ryerson.
And he skips past his man. And he's whipped it across.
Adeyemi.
Nemecha. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ryerson. Now that looks a decent ball.
Norway
Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
There's the shot! Goal! Norway! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 10, Erling Haaland.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway have their lead.
Substitutions taking
Look, he's
place.
the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
51,577.
And he's worked it through. Surlot. Haaland. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Berger. He shifted it to the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Haaland. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he's had a shot!
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Played in. Impressive jump!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Gundogan.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide.
He is through here. Big chance! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely...
And a chance!
Gundogan. Goretzka. That's been slipped through. Now it's Werner. He has found the way through. Forced to go back. And it's Toni Kroos.
Shot, surely! It's in!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Germany now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Norway really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Goretzka. Werner. Werner was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Werner, he's on it, and the shot! Dispatched clinically. And right near the end, we have parity. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
90 minutes is number 21, Timo Werner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Toni Kroos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Sørloth. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
This stadium. Thank you very
So
much for
no
your
winner
cooperation.
at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Norway, number 18, Sørloth. Number 9, number 16, Berg. Number 4, coming on the field, number 22, number 21, number 7, number 42.
No
Substitutions
winner
taking
in
place.
90, 30 more to come. Germany displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Well, what's he giving here? Germany faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So we're ready to go. It's hit the crossbar, this time surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he welcomes it in. Beckenbauer. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Incoming delivery. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Werner has it out wide and in space. No way through, so back it comes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. Toni Kroos. Ødegaard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Please report to the start room.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Norway get their fourth corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Werner. Chips it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Kroos. Now it's Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shot a goal! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter...
Chance for a shot! Brown can get it clear. Burkhardt. I think we're just about done here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Argentina.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We're up and running then. Sane making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Molina puts them all in.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Now it's Lo Celso. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
This their second corner of the game. And here's Messi. Now here's the delivery. Tagliafico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's out for a goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. More and more pressure on the ball here, and it's Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Wits! That's going to go a long way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Batistuta. Messi, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raum gets into a good position. Picks out, and he shoots! Goal, Germany! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Sane picks it up out wide. Sane stood up well to him there.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Dybala. That is good progress on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Lo Celso. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Impressive jump.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Dybala. Has crossed into the towering header. And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Searching pass he's played there. Khan. And the counter is on.
And he's had it nicked away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Dybala.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's on it, can he get away?
He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Dybala aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi
plays it short. And this is Dybala. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adeyemi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's worked it through. It's come to nothing.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
So a temporary halt to the action. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Looking to play him in. Havertz. He is through here. Oh, and again!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Molina. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Terrific effort!
And he's heaved it away. He's looking wide.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
It's a searching pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
It's number 27, Adeyemi. Number 9.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear.
Number 21.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. They get a throw in. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Kimmich's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Brandt. Molina. And no, that was never going to make it. Well read, nice interception. Paredes. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to get free. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Driven in. And he's gone backward. Tries a shot! He won't be happy with that one. That's a little off target. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball.
Might want to be careful there.
He has found the way through. Ah, oh, such a clever touch. Brandt. Brandt unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found the way through. Paredes. Now it's to Paul. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gonzalez! And it's in. They are playing them off the park. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that has not gone well. And the number on the board is 3. That's that, the end. Germany illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Adeyemi receives it in a wide position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Germany controlling the possession in this early phase. Searching pass he's played there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rao gets a cross in. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Now somewhat off target.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Khan claims it without any fuss. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Musiala. He is through here. Musiala! Goal, Germany! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Sané, aimed at the far side. And it's hoisted clear. So, third corner of the game. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Realm. That's a little off target. And here's Dembele. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Camavinga has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Olise. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Into the channel. Musiala is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Havertz. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé. That's Dembele. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In comes the corner. Olise with the short one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Probing pass. And That has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 3 minutes added
Rebecca.
time.
Sane knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Khan claims it. Safe hands. And he's there to retrieve it. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Substitution for
Well, it's
Germany.
definitely been a game
Number
where
42,
both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I
Coming on the
suppose
field
neither
is
side would be particularly
number
unhappy with
21,
this scoreline.
Timo Werner.
I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Germany are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. Germany come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he get it through? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He won't be happy with that one. Out towards the flank. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. It's Hernandez. And he's there to get it away. Could move up a gear here. That's a shade optimistic. Konate.
France genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
This match was
Quality ball.
61,052.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 60 minutes played. It is a corner.
Substitution for Germany. Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 9, Sane. Coming on the field, number 7, Brandt. Number 18, Burkhardt.
Corner number 4 coming up here. France are looking to go forward now. Nemecha makes the interception. Pass is just off target. Schlotterbeck. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcola. Hernandez. Now it's Barcola. In with the challenge. Gendouzi. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Doué in Akers. Big chance! Nmecha. And Raum. Now it's Werner. Doué. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been cut short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the field.
75 minutes played.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Thuram fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Look at the space and the shots! And that's a real chance missed. He's had it nicked away. Spread to the right. Right where it came from. Beckenbauer clears it away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Doué. Hangs it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Great vision. In again. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doué gets into a good position. Thuram. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Goretzka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Thuram. Nicely shaped ball. Doué. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So that means another 30 minutes football. So that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution for Germany, number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's a promising position. Konate attempts a clearance. Saliba. Burkhardt! Pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Burkhardt. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this?
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram, played out to the left flank. Now it's Barcola. Always onto this. And it's been hooked away. France have it back and can go again. Well read, nice interception. Konate. Thuram. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found a way through. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Hernandez venturing down the left. Wriggles his way through. Can he get on the end of this? So that was it, the first period of extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we are already back underway. This tries a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Conte! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France dragged themselves back again. And he's lost his man here. Barcola. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brandt herring after the ball here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Thuram. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Desperate defending required here. Doué plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nemecha. Goretzka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. Germany found a way, somehow.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. It's almost time. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Thuram is a picture of calm despite the moment.
Never looked in doubt, really.
And he duly obliges. Beckenbauer is the second man to step up for his team. Never in doubt.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Doué is the man who's second in line.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Burkhardt, the third man up. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. It's 3 each. Brandt is the fourth man to step up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Guendouzi, fourth in their queue. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
He's done it! Feel the relief! Germany have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.